Shopify was already boasting one of North America's most stacked rosters, featuring a deadly core of Canadian, Rexon, Surf, and Ambi. They would go on to win their first stage of NAL together, but at the Major and SI kept falling up short of their own expectations. From the outside looking in, many felt like Ambi needed more help in the fragging department, and that's exactly what Shopify ended up doing when they signed Spoit. Today, I'm watching a match replay file of his first official match with Shopify. All right, ended up taking Shopify to bank, which I think is a choice. Spoit's always been known to have really good drones. I used to watch M80's game files all the time, and this guy always had some drone techage in the sink, able to kind of call out the open area player. All right, first round, we're seeing Spoit with his almost iconic at this point running the Demo shotgun and pistol combination. Gonna play off his own drone here. Let's see him go for something fast. That looks almost like a preset play. They know that there's one guy in dirt or in secret or in server. It's going to be that clash. They're going to move on him pretty quickly. He does have 2 nades in his pocket. Expect to see him just absolutely destroy his clash. Oh, unfortunately hit the server rack there, but it almost ended up working out. Eddie almost went into it. It's a really smart play. This guy, he's using demos to figure out if the site players ended up falling back. So he's tracking where everyone went. And I think at this point, they almost realized that the map control is free up top, and they could just rotate up top. So really good usage out of Demos here. Now if they wanted to, again, yeah, they're going to be rotating up top. They can use the hatch control. So now they have red hatch. They're not stuck to just doing that server take. And he's got the Demo shotgun. This guy could play main stairs pretty easily with that thing. You see Surf getting the hatch. Rexon somehow getting 2. Oh, he's taking garage control. And no one's going to want to challenge Spoit. Like, no, he's got the Demo shotgun and it's Spoit on the main stairs. So you're just not going to want to challenge that. Rexon's going to end up getting another one. Aim is going to finish it out. All right. Still good, really good drone and really good Demos usage. Good calls, I'm sure, to give his team the map control that they needed. Rexon just took garage. This guy's going to be using the sync drone again. We're on to your tech. We are on to your tech, Spoit. It's a really good drone to have on open area as well, or a CEO as well, sorry. If anyone is underneath, they already do have alert going on. Ambi went from dirt up server stairs up to star or up top blue stairs. And if anyone was in here, that would just be an absolute freebie for Ambi. So far, we're seeing some pretty impressive drone usage out of Spoit, but we're ready to see some kills now. All right, we're ready to lock in. Another really good drone, to be honest. I feel like I'm just hyping up this guy's drones most of the time, but like most people will just throw it and bank it off the ceiling and to just start driving it around. Like Shopify in general, I feel like has one of the best drone game. He's able to just sit there and ping the bulletproof. Damos cleared it from below. He's not getting overly crazy with his drone here. He's not just, again, driving it into janitor, wondering if there's a janitor player. He's more so keeping it alive. Pretend the drone is like an extension of your life. Getting really good usage, knowing what operators they have here. Is himself kind of playing a clash counter. That's gonna help so they can't go square on this take. Another really good air jab. They can't retake janitor. If that guy wasn't a janitor, they would not be able to retake. Oh, this is a really good push, and he knows he's actually getting there. That's a really good kill out of Spoit. That's the entry they needed, and he gets 2 out of it. Going to meeting. Is he gonna get the 3rd? Wow. Okay. So there should have been a fire going over janitor that should have prevented the janitor player from playing in janitor, but it doesn't matter. Spoit's just gonna go in and get 3 himself. Yeah, it doesn't even matter. I'm sure the fire actually missed there, though. It might have accidentally fell down the hatch, but I'm pretty sure Troy has a lineup that clears entire janitor. But it doesn't matter. You have Spoit on the team now. You can just send him in. That's fine. Spoit tried to get this cam again on open area, but wasn't able to get it because obviously that is the site. If you're not shooting default from there for your team, you're trolling. Don't be trolling. Don't be trolling your team. So far, I like what I'm seeing, though. Like, he's not forcing any plays. He's playing within the system, right? Shopify has a very, very good system, and I think they can enable him as long as he doesn't, try to get too crazy with it. Just kind of doing defaults here. Again, really good drone, not just running at people. You don't see him jumping his drone a lot, which I think is a really, really bad habit of a lot of T2, T3 players. Like, jump if you need to get away, like that. Otherwise, you don't need to just be running around. So he's getting good intel on this janitor player. They're going to go for the clear here. Troy's going to actually run in from a janitor door with the blitz. They get the kill. Immediately start working on the lower guy. Oh my god, that would have been a crazy fast kill. I love how fast, though, he went from step 1, top floor clear, to step 2. Is anyone down below in archives? And they knew the C4 was down there. And another really good angle, a really smart angle as well. If they would have any wall denial off, that's how you can get the wall denial off, the kitchen wall. You don't have to actually bring any EMPs or anything like that. Like, you could just shoot it off from that janitor angle, looking down into the kitchen wall. Also going to make people not play up against the kitchen wall. This is doing that same thing. Because they have it as zombie, they're more likely to play up against kitchen wall. He's doing a good job clearing it. After top floor is clear, usually the Buck or Spoit's job here is going to be clearing tellers and archives and then doing top down above open area. While the rest of his team either takes tellers archives and gets that pick, or if there's a player in the E2 elevator, they'll go for the E2 elevator pick. So I think he's pretty much done all he can from top down. Now I think they get ready for an execute. 30 seconds left. He doesn't have any flashbangs, but I don't think he's going to need it at this point. If they just sink a 3-2-1 execute, they're in really good position. Looks like they're hitting printer. They're hitting kitchen door. He's dropping archives, and they're hitting E2 door with the blitz. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like any of his team really pulled any pressure. He was kind of the first one to pull the pressure. But it's going to work out for him anyway. Ambi, his other duo right there, is able to clean up, get 3. End up going toward the server guy. You got Spoit in a shield. I mean, this is just going to be a deadly combination if this is what Shopify is. If it's just Troy walking around on shields with Spoit following him up, that's going to be really, really deadly. Like, hasn't really had much of a chance except that CO round of taking any gunfights. More so just kind of really good intel from his drones, good intel from the Deimos. But not trying to force anything. Just kind of getting, again, good intel. Helping his team know where everyone is. Troy can make the proper calls here. He's not trying to do too much in his first game. He's just getting comfortable. He's got that shotgun for these marble stairs. Like, this is a really powerful angle. There's just no way the defense can even win this. I would be shocked to see Spoit lose this. 15 seconds left, though. Is he going to have to push down, or are we going to get a bomb plant down? Oh, okay. Unfortunately, he got caught trying to move. They needed to put a little bit of pressure while Troy was going for plant. Falling out of there with the new CJX when you put your shotgun away. Just a little unfortunate. He probably wishes he can have that one back. We got the last attacking round. 3 attacks, pretty good. 4 would be even better on a map like Bank. You kind of want to see 4 go down. I think especially on a team like Orgulus, you would like to get 4 here. Make your job a lot easier. Orgulus most likely going to struggle on attack because they are a newer team. I can see what Spoit can do on the Grim here. This is CEO, I believe, and last time we saw him on the Nomad. This is looking very, very similar to that old take. Oh, I thought he just got a wallbang and janitor. I was about to say. He's kind of doing everything like the right way, though. Opening up windows, the ghost pressure. He's going to get this drone again. We're going to see him place the same drone.
Bomb located by attackers.
He's going to be able to call out so much for his team. Usually it's a Fender trap. It's a BP. Now it's a Valcam. Can anyone clear that Valcam from below? I believe it's going to be... Ambi was the one that went under last time. We're just going to keep pinging this cam. I don't know if anyone can clear that cam. Okay, someone got rid of the cam. I don't know who, but someone got rid of the cam. All right, good. Good usage there. He's got his patented kitchen drone cam, and he's got his little bookcase cam. Okay, so they're going for Grims over the janitor wall. Instead, last time we saw him with the Nomad air jab, and they cap fired over. Now they're just using Grim to clear janitor. Janitor player just left. Now he's able to just hold the janitor cross the entire time. His job here is just going to be make sure no one goes into janitor. That's his only job. And now it's also cap fired off. He's just going to hold his angle the entire time. Same repellin. Grim again. Oh my god, that guy almost caught a timing. That guy still caught a timing on him, but the bomb's still going to go down. He still had the same job. Same job, basically, which was deny that one lane. He did his job. Bomb got down. I think really good usage out of the Grim. I maybe would have liked to see him not run and throw another Grim out since it was cap fired. I think if he just had his gun up as he swung in there, that would have been a little bit better, and he would have probably ended up catching Kickster running through the smoke. I don't even know if he had a repel in 100%. But everything other than that, intel-wise, he got his team to space. That's exactly what you want to see out of Shopify. He's playing entry now for him, so it's not always about the kills. It's about getting the space, doing your job in a system like Canadian system right there. All right, so not a bad attack half. I think he wasn't trying to force anything. I think he was just kind of letting the game come to him. 5 and 4 on the attack half. Nothing too flashy. There was one 3K round that was really, really good. But again, he didn't have to do too much. We got 4 attack rounds on the board already for Shopify. Really, really good against a team like Orgulus. I would be surprised if Orgulus can put up a fight on attack. As a newer team, typically newer teams struggle to attack. And against a juggernaut like Shopify, I would be very, very surprised. So we're going to see him on the Tuberal now open area. This is looking like a pretty classic bunker setup. Not too much going on in open. I'm assuming they probably have the hatch reinforced. Yeah, he's about to reinforce it. This usually means that he's going to just drop red hatch and play under that site hatch that he just reinforced after they clear open area, and then he'll use his Tuberals. He'll waste a lot of time. They are joining open area. Some teams will go for this fast. Some teams will clear it last. But we do see Bino on the shield, so he is going to clear it fast. I don't think Spoit's going to have no problem just backing up. His job is only to waste a little bit of time. Ambi comes in there and absolutely cleans up. Surf getting another one on defense. 4v3 in a bunker when you still have Goyo fires. This tuber out to clear. Really, really good. We're not actually going to see him use the tube. Or maybe he will for the back hatches. But sight hatch, I believe, just got open there. We're not using tuber house. Maybe he was worried about red hatch being open. Okay, not using the tuber out again. That seems a little weird to me. I don't know what we're 100% saving it for. Maybe for the blitz drop. maybe throwing it at them as they try to cross. Maybe he thinks they have a sense. I don't know. I think I would have liked to see him throw some of those two brow canisters and at least try to delay the hatch opening a little bit. Little scary with Rexon dying there. This was a super winnable 4v3. That's absolutely clutch just to keep shooting the... People just forget that they can shoot the canister. So he is going to use the tubes more so, almost aggressively. Thinks that they're coming in planning. Missed the C4, has to go through. But Surf is actually going to end up cleaning up. They don't know where the last player is. He was actually right there in the smoke right next to him. Wow, okay, Kickstarter actually has no chance of winning this round. Not a bad usage. Again, I probably would have liked to see a little bit more two-bro usage out of him, but he's got the DMR, he's got the C4. Shopify is going to close that round out pretty easily. Doesn't need to do too much. Probably calling that they're not coming stock. They have the Echo drones, drone around for vision here. Ended up getting a shield here. It's okay, he's a zombie, doesn't really need it. He can just block off the angle. Same thing the shield does. I think he hears them below. I think he knows that they're downstairs. Okay, also a hole where he can throw in a zombie through. That's pretty nice for windows. And not going to do too much. Just holding down the main stairs. He knows it's more of like an Anaconda style take where everyone's just coming from almost every direction. Just very clean. Locks down marble. Now he's helping with the curve push with Rexon. They could go for a power here on this guy if they wanted. Choosing to play his life instead. Almost kind of seem like they both want to go for power, but at different times. Almost loses his life. I don't know about that pickup. That was a little scary. I think you just played the 2v2. There's only 15 seconds left. You just force the plant. Rexon can always threaten. Looks like they have a BP. Rexon could always threaten a C4 from below or a shotgun from below. Spoit just got to play time as long as he can. I think he did his job there well enough. Do we have that C4 from down below? Oh, we don't, but they think he does. They think he's got the C4, so they move to the hard wall. And Rexon's going to clean up. Okay, Spoit did his job there. He got one. He wasted as much time as he could. Made the round a lot easier for Rexon. I think they probably could have went for that power on square. It looks like they almost kind of wanted to. They knew the Monty was alone lobby side. I think they knew he was the lone square side. They didn't kind of... They could have forced it, but they didn't force it. Again, I think that's an okay call against LFO. This team is like... You don't need usually to do too much against teams like this. Like... Making them solve problems and just trying to make them execute usually is a good enough answer. They don't have the experience to know how to win those late round situations. All right, Teller's site. We don't usually see this site much. He's playing with one janitor wall, which is... interesting. If I gave any of my janitor players one wall, they would lose it. But he does have a zombie, so he's... Okay. That's going to be a really fucking good kill out of Spoit. Maybe that's why he wants one wall. He's got an angle onto those windows. I think it's... Is it just him alone upstairs? Okay, you got Ambi in the Okay, you got Ambi in the conference room. But he's playing extremely, extremely aggressive here, which is really nice. Wasting a shit ton of time. That is a fantastic fucking Azami. Blitz cannot go into curb because of it. He's able to just sit here. Deagle's basically a shotgun at this point. He's wasting so much time up top, and he manages to fucking get out with his life. Okay, this is a strat where it's like, I don't even feel like you can copy the strat. There's like no way anyone's going to play that like Spoit. Able to get one, waste a shit ton of time. Blitz is down now. Their attack is kind of neuter. They have a Blackbeard, a Grim, a Fenrir, or oh my god, not a Fenrir, a Flores. Their top down is dead, so killing Kickstro was actually big. Now they're able to layer and just play off this vision here. Shopify probably, like, you basically could just sit on your hands against a team like this. Like, make them problem solve. You don't have top down, what are they going to do? It looks like they're going to try to go for some picks, maybe E2 haul. Ambi was in the elevator, decided to fall down main stairs. Like, yeah, no reason to even give these guys a gunfight. No reason to even give them a pick. Like, make them just try to go execute. And if they go execute, and you just retake top if needed. You also have the Echo drones from Troy here. They can probably waste a lot of time. I guess he didn't end up getting grimmed. It's a good job playing with Ambi on main stairs. Almost impossible now. There's no way they're going to be able to execute.
10 seconds left.
At this point, you earned that peak, Spoit. At this point, you earned the peak. There's no way they're winning the round.
5 seconds left.
Literally no way they win that round. Did your job up top. You probably, in scrims, you probably don't even make it downstairs very often, because that was actually insane. I don't even know how you lived it there with one wall and just in the zombie. But overall, not a bad game. First game from Spoit. He went, what, 8-6. Looked like he was just trying not to, like, he was just kind of trying to settle into the system on attack. Nothing crazy, right? Putting those same drones, just kind of enabling his team with the info. Used in the push when he needed to be used in the push, swinging the CO windows, getting the 3Ks. But overall, like, not trying to put his team at a deficit, playing his life on attack most of the time. And then even defense, he's being used in these aggressive spots, but he's not trying to do too much. And I think that's also like the Shopify system. I also think, you know, as he gets more comfortable in the Shopify system and being enabled a little bit more like Ambi is with the experience that Ambi has in that system, I think, again, this is a really good pickup for Shopify. This team was already one of the scariest rosters in the NAL, and you know, when Ambi wasn't dropping 12, it was a big problem for them. But now they do have Spoit. Rexon also looks really comfortable in the role, dropping 13 kills as well. This is a very scary roster. I'm actually really excited to watch them in the rest of their games in the NAL, and hopefully, you know, get to see Spoit kind of gel a little bit more in his spot, get more comfortable, go for those flashy plays. But yeah, overall, pretty impressed with Shopify. 7-2. That's kind of what you would expect out of them. Overall, a really solid game from Spoit. I mean, he ended up going, what, 8-6, I believe it was. Nothing flashy, but I think he was being put in the right spots. I think he was being enabled in the Shopify system, and as he gets more comfortable, you know, the more flashy plays will come. But just for his first game, for his debut, I think he was just kind of going in there, just trying to do his job, and I think he did his job well. He was enabling his teammates really well with his drones, pelling in CEO, getting that 3K, and on defense, not putting him at a deficit, not doing anything stupid, just kind of keeping his life, being in the right spots again. I'm excited to see them as he gets more reps under him. Already a really terrifying roster in the NAL, and I think they're just going to get better and better as they get more comfortable. But that's going to do it for me. Had a lot of fun watching this replay. If you guys want to see more of these, I already watch a ton of match replay files. I love watching strategy and just seeing where people kind of set up. So if you want to see more, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.